Hey guys, Brick Amigos here, coming at you with another video. Today we've got for you our mock showcase from Mega Train 2016. So now this isn't entirely the same thing from when we displayed it at the show. We added in a couple things for you YouTube viewers, like Doc Ock on the train there and Iron Man fighting him. Before we just had a temporary Spider-Man on there. And you can see that we created a pretty sizable layout and it looks really good. It's got a lot of rock work. The main feature is probably the bridge here as well as the train going through it. And then we've got some smaller features. We got a little townscape over there with a square. And we're going to quickly zoom in on that now and you can see all the hustle and bustle going on there. We got a nice statue. We added in the Maracha Man from one of our recent hauls with that awesome acoustic guitar piece. And then there's a Lego store in that little building there, an apartment above, a little office-y type building, and then a coffee shop with apartment on top for the last one. And then in the middle there we've got a little bakery type store with some apples, pies, and bread.
Really great combination there, right?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can have some apple pens.
Stop. Stop!
Internet memes. And then we've just got some other funny jokes, stuffs in here, like some little First Order Stormtrooper. Oh, we got Steve over there. Hey, look at that. That's Pepper from, what's it? Island Extreme Stunts in Lego Island.
Oh.
Classic.
So we just wanted to throw in some kid things here because this is a kid show, or it's made for, mainly children. So we wanted to make sure there's some things that they would see in here. Ergo, the Stormtrooper, the Batman, the Spider-Man, stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was also the cowboy, but that was just because...
That was just for fun.
There's a cowboy.
That's
cool.
Right below the cowboy, too, you can see our cornfield that we made with the farmer out front. And it's just pretty simple. Lots of the little grass pieces. You want to grab one?
We'll grab one for a demonstration.
There we go. Lots of the grass pieces stacked up, either 4 or 5. And then, whoops. Let's focus on that better. Whatever. You get the gist of it. It's a pretty simple build. Yeah.
Yep. And then either the, what are those? What do you call these crystal bricks?
They were just, I don't know, they're crystal bricks. We got them in one of a support brick bag from our lug, and we put them in there just as a little tip of the hat to them. Yeah,
and it was honestly the only use I can ever see us using them for. So
yeah.
Cool to use some pieces that you'll never usually use. Another little thing that we made is the
little train station.
So it's completely removable. Here, I'll demonstrate right now.
All the buildings are removable.
Everything in here is made because, made sort of removable,
this.
because it needs to be transported from our house over to the site, and that was no easy task. So, I don't know if you've seen our update videos as we went along, but every base plate here is individual and completely separate from everything else. So there are no crossing bricks. Every one of these, this whole fence line here is divided specifically at points so that you don't cross over 2 base plates.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the fence does it with anything. And even with this part in between here.
Oh gosh, this was a problem right there to work that out perfectly, but yeah, it worked out really well. We got everything shipped there in our car. And yeah, it was really fun. And
it was interesting to go to a show for the first time too, so definitely a interesting experience.
We also made a cool water tower you can see in the back there.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of that one.
Yeah, Matthew did most of the work on that. And then we also brought our Brick Amigos sign just to promote our YouTube channel.
Free advertisement.
Yeah, basically.
It didn't work though, so...
I told a couple people about it.
Okay. I mean, I don't think anybody saw that and went, oh, I know who they are, but
yeah. Except for the people in the lug, but
yeah.
So let's quickly show you guys the train.
Yeah, we'll
bring that around to the bridge here.
We'll speed the train around a couple times.
Sure.
Again.
Bring it to the bridge first, okay? Alright, so here's the custom engine that I built a couple months ago. Pretty much the same. I just added a little stuff to the front right here so we didn't have that gap from the window. Might change it up a bit still got to get the proper doors. I think this is the one that opens the wrong way. Now you can see we got a guy in there and he's got some controls. Can't see that though. I tried to make the roof a bit more. Yeah, that didn't work either. Well, whoops. So yeah, as I was saying, I tried to make the roof more removable, and it somewhat works, somewhat doesn't. So there you can see, yeah, we got some controls in there for the dude. And moving on, we've got the box car. I updated it a little bit with the ladder and the manual brake, and then we put Spider-Man on there, looking like he's got a web attached to Doc Ock. And then we got Doc Ock on the old box car. We got that in that Doc Ock and Spider-Man truck heist set. And then we got Iron Man trying to defend himself against Doc Ock right there. And yeah, you've seen the old box car before. Nothing has changed besides the two figures on there. Then we've got our newer car. This is a grain hopper car modeled after the one that comes in the heavy haul train set with some stickers on it. And then lastly, we got a couple parts from Bricklink beforehand, so just some train wheels and couplings and stuff like that. So I quickly threw together a little car flatbed thing.
Yeah, so that was what went around our layout. That one in the passenger train that we set up as well sometimes. We did have some issues with the track. I don't know if you want to talk about that for a sec.
Yeah, we're still totally not sure about the problem since we haven't teared it down and really investigated it yet. But for some reason, the tracks were not conducting too well. Not with the actual Lego 9-volt tracks. Those are completely fine. But when they got to my custom aluminum tape power functions tracks, they did not conduct too well for us that day. Now, this is the first time we've actually had problems with them. So it was kind of weird. But we're maybe going to switch it up with copper tape and try that out. But yeah, it wasn't the biggest issue. It just had to maybe run for a while and then get turned off and rest a bit because the motor was getting pretty hot throughout the day.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what else we would talk about besides, making the train go around a couple more times. Because trains.
Yeah. Let's make the train go around a couple times.
All right. I'll turn it up to full blast here.
Cool.
So all in all, we had a lot of fun with Lego trains, guys, and I think this is going to be our final crack for a while as we'll move into a lot of other kind of things that we want to work on.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a fun dive and a really interesting experience, so...
Oh, I've got one last thing to show off.
Okay.
Let's see if the lighting is good enough. Take off the building. So at the show, there was a trade a minifig wall. So in the end, we traded off some of our figures that we brought along to get some cool new parts. So we ended up getting like an almost entirely complete Urkai Berserker figure, a kind of Jedi figure, a ninja figure, and just another type of ninja figure.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris, for those. And yeah, so that's about it, guys, for our mock here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you saw us at the show, leave a comment about it and your experience and if you really liked our stuff. And tell us what you want to see next from us. Right now, we're going to start on our Minecraft mock, but we're always open to building suggestions afterwards. So thanks a lot for watching, guys.
And Brick Amigos.